Good evening, everyone. Look at this beautiful view, sunset over Central Park and Manhattan. And this is Jack Center of Central Park. And it is just fantastic. All these views and panoramic views, and a lot of people are having so much fun just enjoying the weather, or they're just jogging around this lake. We here because Guggenheim Museum is just steps away from here, and they are having a projection. Today is the last day, and that's dedicated to Jenny Holzer exhibit in Guggenheim Museum and her projections that were commissioned by Guggenheim Museum in 2008. As it gets a little older, darker, of course, we will go there and we will explore it. Hi Kevin, Lee, and touring different places. John, hey. And of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and if you're new to our channel, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe. How's it going, everyone? Look, this is sunset in New York City. Beautiful views. We are here on Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is right there to our left. So we're not going to walk around the lake, of course, even though I want to show you a couple of minutes at least of how beautiful this area is. We can see the towers of 57th Street, the Billionaires Row. We can see even Hudson Yards with its observation deck right there. It's a great view. Did you know that if you visit Metropolitan Museum of Art, they have a roof garden, and when the weather is good, they have exhibit there on top, very top, and also the views of Manhattan are off the hook from there as well. Hey Dave, gonna be a hot one tomorrow. Yep. So I'm not going to walk around the lake because what I'm waiting for the darkness. This is when the projections will start happening on the Guggenheim Museum building and the curved building, the amazing architecture. By the way, a lot of mosquitoes I can see right here flying over the water, but the sunset is spectacular. Waiting for the skies to get a little darker before we make a U-turn and go to Fifth Avenue. Let's take a look at the towers of 57th Street. Those amazing architectural, beautiful marvels like that one. The one on the left is the thinnest residential tower in the world. It's fun to see helicopters in the sky and aircraft, airplanes, and it is quiet and beautiful. Let's walk towards Fifth Avenue and the moon, of course. How can we forget the moon? It's not full moon yet, but almost there. Where is it? Right there. Right there. Soon to be full. Alright, so this is Central Park. Central Park at about 90th Street, 89th, 90th Street, on the east side. Fifth Avenue is the eastern edge of Central Park, and yeah, a lot of mosquitoes. So we're going to walk out of the park and browse around Fifth Avenue. Wait until it gets a little darker. Smithsonian Museum is right there. Cooper Hewitt Museum is right there ahead of us, and Guggenheim is behind the trees, hiding right over there. This is a museum mile, so-called, where a lot of amazing museums are located on a stretch of this Fifth Avenue mile, from Museum of City of New York, El Barrio, Cooper Hewitt, Metropolitan Museum of Art, Guggenheim Museum. Hey Ambrose, good to see you. Peter, that sunset view is certainly a postcard photo. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Tried to go into the church, but they have some sort of a concert there, and they don't just allow anyone without a ticket, so fine. The two projections, the two pieces of equipment that project onto Guggenheim Museum are located. One is ahead of us and one on the other side of the museum across the street. It's not dark enough to project yet. Today is the last day. They had 5 days of projection, and to be honest, I wanted to see it, but I didn't get a chance until tonight. So this is the Guggenheim Museum, and when it gets a little bit darker, they will start projecting. Beautiful Guggenheim Museum. This is Upper East Side. We're looking at Upper East Side area of Manhattan. Hey, Yana Mrazkova. Hi, Ellen, everyone. Beautiful walk in Central Park. Yana from Czech Republic. Thank you so much for watching so late in Czech Republic. And this is the equipment, as you can see. The generator and the projectors. There's a person behind. Ooh. I think they're starting now because I just got not blinded, but it was very bright, so I think they're about to start projecting. As it gets darker, you can see, but it's not very, distinctive yet because it's still light. But it's getting there. ADC 322. And in the meantime, while it's getting even darker, let me walk along the museum so I can show you another projector right there. And you see people actually here for this specific purpose, to enjoy it. Take pictures, take videos. People love art. I wish more people loved art like that, but there's plenty of people who still love art no matter what. Hi NY, good to see you. So people are ready, and once it's getting a little bit dark, a little bit later, I will even do this. And when I do this, we will see the whole museum and projection, complete projection. They're starting to project, but it's very faint yet. You can see something, but you don't see a lot of it yet. And also, this is the second projector. Right here. And this one is not projecting anything yet. So how about we just walk across the street? Let's see if we can get inside, if it's open, if it's closed. We will see if the doors are open. We can. I know they're very sensitive about the cameras. Last time I was here with the camera, they will be like, da. So let's see what happens. Hi, RJ. Hola. How's everybody doing? Yesterday we had a vertical stream, and that was quite successful, I should say. A lot of people found our stream. And a lot of people subscribed, so we welcome everyone. If you're new to our channel, welcome. And all of you who continue coming back and watch, thank you so much for being here. We're hanging around 5th Avenue. This is East 89th Street ahead of us. We are between East 88th and East 89th Street. And it looks like the museum is still open. Perhaps. The Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum. Whoops. Wrong way. I'm not sure what's going on there, but we'll see. There's some sort of corporate event or something? I don't know why. going on.
It's a works in process program.
What?
Works in progress program.
Ah, okay. I think this guy's work in progress. Whoops.
You gotta exit that way.
So, I think this guy's a work in progress. Oopsie daisy. Did you see that? Everyone is doing the jobs that they're supposed to. Good job. Good job, sir. Good job. We're not even here for that specific event. We're just, trying to browse around. Peter, I was in the Guggenheim many years ago. They have ramp, like walkaways, yes. And I think this ramp has a board, like a fence of sorts. But if it was up to me, I would make it much higher, because especially when you get higher and you look down, a lot of people will probably experience different feelings about it, and that's why I never thought it was super safe, to be honest. It's very low, but well, it works out. This is East 89th Street and Museum Mile. Fred Leibau is the guy who became famous for running here, and he was also behind the New York Road Runners Club, one of the founders. His statue is here, somewhere here, and when they have New York City Marathon, they move that statue toward the visitor center, also here in the park. Hey, Austin City Limits. So look, we have a lot of people, quite a few, waiting for the projections. So we're not going to stand statically because it's boring. So we're going to walk a little bit around here and there and take a look. I think it's dark enough. They should start about now. I don't know what time is sunset in New York exactly, but I can't complain, It's summer after all, almost. Okay, so they're lifting up the projection right now. So looks like they're about to start. Look, behind the scenes. High sunshine after rain. Yeah, because I was wondering, they are very low, how they're going to project. Now they're going to level up with the building, and now this is when and how they're going to project on the building, even though there's no projection yet. But it's pretty dark. It feels pretty dark around here. Hey, Simon Snow, say, Siri, what time is sunset? Yeah, that would be cool. 8:11 p.m. Thanks so much, Peter. So it is 7 minutes, 8 minutes to sunset. Hey, Gloria. I don't want to stand right here. Just coughing like no tomorrow. I'll stay here. Or maybe I'll walk a little. Golden hour. What is going to be projected are the poems. I think the poems. We have a description underneath this video, so if you click on it, you will be able to get a brief description of what we are about to see. And why that's a good spot. Thank you. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom out a little, so this way we will be able to see everything. And then, of course, there are two projections. One is to our left and one is to our right. So I guess we're going to project from both ways, and this is how we're going to see the full picture. They have some sort of event on the ground floor of the museum. We appreciate the fantastic work of the security. Doing a great job. Much appreciated. Through a metal detector, but then like, where's your ticket? Oh boy, no tickets. That's okay. By the way, the ticket to the museum, regular ticket to the museum, if I'm not mistaken, adult ticket is now $30 right now. The price is going up slowly but surely. But to be honest, I would make the different scale for those who live in this area versus the tourists. But some museums don't care, they just charge the price. So $30 for the ticket, you know, it is comparable to the price of a good meal, and it's comparable to the price of some clothing item, or maybe something else, or maybe just grocery shopping to some. So this is it's like what you wanna get the groceries for the week for one person, maybe not exactly a complete set, but maybe a lot, versus going to the museum. So if you like the culture now, it is expensive to like the culture. But then again, there is an online version of some of that. So if you really want it, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Frank Lloyd Wright designed the Guggenheim. Yes, Peter, thank you. Sunshine, yes, please read the description. Al gives a wonderful detailed information about the live stream. Thank you so much, Sunshine of Frame. I guess we will walk a little bit because I don't want to get you bored. See, people are sitting here or standing. It's a little windy, but it's still not bad. Still not bad right now in New York. This is 5th Avenue. 5th Avenue and 89th Street. The Museum Mile, so-called. Oh, this projection is pretty high up. Look. 7-star pizza versus museum. Pizza wins every time. Yes, let's have a discussion. And I'm not even being funny. We want to talk about something. Let's pick the subject today. And the subject of today will be going to the museum versus making sure you're not starving. Pizza versus museum, food versus museum, grocery shopping versus museum. If you have a family of 3 or 4, yes, you have to pay a little bit less for the children, for the kids' ticket, but not much less. That's a projection. So both projectors are up. I guess this is the height where they will be. Hey, Vincent. 7-star, not starving. DC 322, food wins. Gloria, foods. This is 100%. I agree, 100%. There are museums though where you can pay as you wish. For example, one of the good examples would be American Museum of Natural History on the other side of the park, right around here, but right directly across from the park. And that one is pay as you wish. However, all the special exhibits will cost you a lot of money. But if you want to just have general admission, you pay as you wish. So of course it's better than nothing, but if you want to see the special exhibits, then good luck with that. That will cost you an arm and a leg as well. Ambrose, I hide the kid under the raincoat. touring and museum. The museum is good for soul. That is true as well. Some museums have most of them online anyways. Sunshine, pizza. The government should pay museums to make them free. Well, government pays. I know that Metropolitan Museum of Art is supported by government half and half, or I don't even know exactly the percentage, but I know they do that, and that's why Metropolitan Museum of Art still has pay as you wish admission for the tri-state area residents, the residents of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, 3 states. Otherwise, it is pretty pricey too, actually. I was 24 to 25 for adult ticket, but it was last year. It's probably more now, or at least 25. You know, a lot of tourists come into New York, and they have this, I think it's called City Pass. It's kind of like a book of coupons or tickets or both. I don't know, they pay for it like, I don't know, $80 or $100 or something, and it has a combination of museum tickets in it. Not all of them, but some of them, and this is one of the ways to collect the money. But a lot of people who come to the museum, they should have a hookup. They should have someone local. That would save so much money. But like, for instance, seriously, like if you have a local driver's license, and you would find someone who can, you know, understand your intentions, so you can kind of meet in the middle. You can buy them tickets for like $1, and they will give you $10 per ticket instead of $25 per ticket, and they will be happy and you will be happy. But then again, I don't think it's technically allowed. Technically is the key word. Hey, Christian Hansen, that's fancy. Touring, pizza, and museum. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. In the meantime, we're waiting for the projectors. One of them is right above me, right here. So let's do it. Tyler Silva, happy Monday, Tyler. Simon Snow, yep, saw that. I'm just catching up with the chat. Tonight is Victoria Day and National Patriot Day. That's in Canada, right? If I'm not mistaken. Happy Victoria Day and National Patriot Day. And bro, still looks very bright. Yeah, you know what? Let's walk toward the pond. It's only a few steps away from here. This way we will entertain everyone and myself too. But I would say it's dark. It is pretty dark. So the buses, that's convenient. You can grab a bus and go downtown. This M3, for instance, goes all the way to East Village, but you know, all you need sometimes, so most of the time, if you're navigating the city, is to get toward somewhere in Midtown where you can get the train. NY, welcome everyone. Thanks for being here. Thank you, NY. Sunshine, cheers. The museum will be there. It's not gonna go anywhere. How the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir looks. This is memorial to John Perry Mitchell, mayor of New York City between 1914 and 1917. Would you believe that the mayor of New York City volunteered to go and fight, to join the army and fight in World War I, where he died fighting. You would not believe this, right? This day and age. But this is since I'm free, I like to watch the Canada documentaries. What's that, Ambrose? It looks like broccoli, but I don't. Oh no, it's a helmet. Sorry, it's a helmet. Yep, and that's a memorial, mayor of New York, or mayor of the city of New York. from 1914 to 1918, born in 1879, died in the service of the United States July 6, 1918. 21, 31, 39, he was 38, 39 years old. The mayor of New York City. Sam Snow, well, it's funny, but not really, but you know, I totally understand the joke though, totally. He probably was. You had to be a person of a good character, a good citizen. So, be a mayor of New York City, you have to be an example of good behavior. This is where we started. The sun is setting and gigantic flies. No, it's mosquitoes. Really, like, ooh, really big ones right there. But if you think about it, Sam Snow, you know, all kidding aside, sometimes it gets to the point when you'd rather go and, you know, do something like this. That landscape is fantastic. And the ducks, yep. I have a feeling I'm gonna leave here with a couple of decent mosquito bites, but I don't feel anything right now. But you know, it happens later when it's too late. Because they fly right in front of me. Hey Dave. Yep, mosquitoes. Ducks and mosquitoes. But beautiful views too. Simon, it's not dark enough yet. I would say it is dark enough, and this is why I'm going to go back in a moment. Mallard ducks swimming around. The famous Central Park Reservoir. Yep, Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir. Marathon Man was filmed here. You hear the mosquito. That's a motorcycle. If mosquito made a noise like that, that would be a disaster for the whole city of New York. Look at the moon, wow. Odds are like this. Yeah, there was a motorcycle. Okay, let's go back to the museum. Hopefully they are operating now. Beautiful night, sunshine of rain. It is. Pleasant. Just need a light jacket and you will enjoy it. Now, before you really relax and start enjoying the evening, you want to make sure you don't walk into this here without looking, because back to bicycles, and some of them have lights and some of them don't. This one that doesn't, it's a delivery dude. That's a drone right there. That's a drone, yep. Ambrose would be like, A Quiet Place, Day One, which takes place in Manhattan. Oh yeah, The Quiet Place, that's the That's a new movie that's coming out, right? Sunshine, I planted chives and tomatoes in my garden. Untrained dog. Austin, welcome viewers from around the world. 7-star, I told you, I heard a drone. That was a drone. Okay, now they're projecting. Let's go and enjoy. Today's the last day. Wow, this is spectacular. Fascinating. These are poems. Let me go center myself in the middle. But then it looks like it's a better view of to read from the corner like this. This is spectacular. Really. And wow, this is very cool. Go look at the other corner because they project in different points onto different corners. Look, a lot of people here. So if you're standing right here, you see that too. Oh wow. Touring a lot, that a lot. Why don't more people read like this? Good question. Beautiful art, sunshine. That sounds great. I always wanted a garden, and why? Let's move toward the other corner because different angles. Different impressions. Peter would be better on a flat wall building. Yes, but this kind of gives a different spin to it. Oh, look at the crowd. A lot of cameras. How does this make you feel? You're welcome, Turing. That, you know, it would be cool if they had some music with it as well. But this is, of course, up to the artist. Pretty impressive because it's so big. So big, and it carries the message, so you probably have a good couple of hundred people around here minimum. Welcome everyone, thank you for exploring New York City with us this evening. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you and welcome. Impressive. Well, the music would probably disturb the residents around there. Yeah, there's they're quiet, like low level. So put them over Godzilla versus King Kong or something. It would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool too. Beautifully done. And why? It's like a poetry reading on a building wall. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Sunshine, so glad you take your time, Al, showing us beautiful art and New York City sun live streams rush. Non-copyrighted music, yes, that would be even better, but at this point, no music. Timothy Rita. Dante, hey Dante. Wow, that carries a powerful message. Excellent. Let's go back to that corner and explore that corner as well. Because the building is shaped differently, so the text will look a little different over there. Let's stand here for a second. And let's move closer to that corner so we can see more, read more. This is 89th Street, corner, 89th and 5th. Thank you, Ambrose, for the information. This is the collection of the poems representing different nations, different countries, different years, different periods, and they carry the message of peace and love for the most part. A Longhouse Birdhouse by Dalia Ravikovich. Thank you. Hey, photos from around New York. Good to see you. Guggenheim building itself has always been artwork itself. So true. Lots of positive words. Awesome. I think we had a good impression. Let's cross the street and maybe walk a little bit into Upper East Side. Simon Snow, you're not in a good mood today.
This is exact copy of, they did this in 2008. Same projectors, same building, but they said the film strips had to be remade, so they had degraded. I live in Westchester.
I know, you don't mean it in a bad way.
Not yet.
There's a projection right there. One of the two.
This is the first meeting.
Simon Snow is upset because they wanted pizza. Okie dokie. So let's walk into Upper East Side a little bit. This is 89th Street. Hope you enjoyed. That was spectacular, different. They only had it for a couple of days, 5 days, and today's the last day. Look at the sky. The sky is blue. You can see airplanes in the sky, no clouds. That is good weather. Ambrose is a hopeless romantic.
Ain't nobody else gonna say.
And a marathon runner, okay? That's also very important. Ambrose Sunshine mentioned the positive messages. Then I want to die in my own bed. Pops up. Yep, go figure. Touring, I enjoyed that a lot. Thank you, John. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Of course he didn't mean to offend. I was just kidding. St. David's School. Whoa, they're one of the private schools on Upper East Side. Don't even want to guess how much parents pay for the children to come to go to this school. It's Madison Avenue and East 89th Street. Hi Irma. Good late evening to you. Since the first time ever I was put in timeout. Oh, congratulations. There's always a first time.
Yeah.
This is Madison Avenue. And hi photos, good to see you. The wind picks up a little, but still not too bad, not too bad. Ah, that's the old architecture. Beautiful. And the beautiful younger, but this is more like 60s, 70s probably. Younger. It's at least half a century old already. Wow. $50 more years and that will be replaced by something else. Hey Paul, what time is there at the moment? It is 8:56, 20:56. Peter Ambrose is from the Greek ambrosios, which means godlike. Butts across Park Avenue. It's kind of quiet, and that's okay as well, I guess. It's different. East 89th Street and Park Avenue. Hey Paul, excuse me, Paul, welcome here to Live Walking NYC. Usually when we look southbound we see MetLife building, but from this distance not much of it at all. But the tall one there is the newly being constructed JP Morgan Chase Tower.
Oh, absolutely is. Yeah.
Still under construction.
Okay, like I'm chocolate, muscular. Yeah.
Steelers Nation. Hey, my favorite show growing up was Hill Street Blues. Is there a real NYPD 7th district in New York? I will have to Google that. The Dalton School. A lot of private schools around here. West Hill 89th Street, East 89th Street. Next avenue has to be Lexington. It is Lexington. Peter Chamber Pot is a porcelain bowl that people used to toilet themselves at night so they wouldn't have to go outside at night through the outhouse toilet. Thank you for the definition. We are on Upper East Side. This is Lexington Avenue on 89th Street. 9 o'clock at night in New York. And not too many people outside, to be honest. This is a supermarket, one of the supermarkets, and They have multiple locations. This is one of them here.
And so she was like,
So we're heading toward 3rd Avenue because we're heading east. Random street, just random 89th Street. No particular purpose for that. But, you know, it's like you randomly browsed Upper East Side at night. This is what you experience. Irma, 4 o'clock in the morning. Wow. I hope I'm not keeping you away from good night's sleep. Look, another gas lamp here. Good evening, Xavier. So we're approaching 3rd Avenue. Third Avenue and 89th Street. The highlight of our tour today was Guggenheim Museum and projections onto Guggenheim Museum. But because we're on Upper East Side, why not browse a little bit around Upper East Side? Welcome everyone. If you're new to our channel, we invite you to subscribe. Wow, the moon is bright. For everybody else, thank you so much for coming back. It's a little bit chilly, but it's not horrible. It's getting a little colder at night. And Whole Foods is right there across the street. Freaking bicycles are all over the place. It's like, and that one didn't even have any lights on them. And this one, no lights. So look, they have a whole bunch of bicycles with no lights on it. How about that? Who is enforcing any of that? Barnes and Noble across the street. Wow. Still another Barnes and Noble. It's Whole Foods. So this is kind of like one of the busier Upper East Side areas. A lot of shopping, a lot of infrastructure. And this is where we're going to slow down a little and say good night to all of you from New York City, from Upper East Side. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the Guggenheim Museum projections and a little bit of Upper East Side. Thank you so much for watching and hopefully enjoying. We will be back sooner rather than later. And until then, thank you. Seven Snow, Austin, Steelers Nation, NY, Ambrose, Sunshine After Rain, Xavier, 20 different places, John, Irma, and many more who are watching us without chatting, but we're still thankful for your time and for your interest. We will see you next time. Until then, good night from Upper East Side, New York City, everybody. Take a good care of yourselves and your loved ones, and stay happy and healthy as much as you can. Bye bye. Thumbs up and bros.